Chapter 3. The Doll That Smiled. The next morning dawned gray and heavy clouds crawling low over the treetops. Dalton hadn't slept. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the little ghostly girl's pale smile in the darkness, and heard her whisper echoing through the wind. When he came downstairs, Kaley was already at the kitchen table. The doll sat in front of her like a breakfast guest. Dalton stopped in the doorway. "You brought that thing down here?" Kaley's eyes were puffy. "It started humming again," she said softly. "I thought maybe if I stayed with it, it would stop." Dawson poured cereal, pretending not to care. "It's just a toy, Kaley. Some battery or motion thing." "It's wood," Dalton snapped. "It doesn't run on batteries." He reached for the doll, then froze. Its painted lips had changed. They were curved up now in a faint smile. Kaley whispered, "It didn't look like that before." That afternoon, Dalton took the doll outside. He was done. He walked deep into the woods, farther than they'd gone before, and buried it under a dead oak tree. When he came back, the air felt lighter. Kaley even laughed again that evening, helping Dawson carve pumpkins. For the first time in days, everything seemed normal. Until midnight. Kaley woke to the sound of tapping, soft, rhythmic, coming from her window. She pulled back the curtain but saw nothing. Then she looked down. In the dirt beneath her window were tiny handprints, like a child had pressed her palms into the mud. Kaley screamed. Dalton and Dawson rushed in, finding her shaking by the window. "She was here," Kaley sobbed. "The girl." Dalton turned pale. "You saw her?" Kaley nodded. She was humming the song again. The next morning, Dalton grabbed a shovel and marched back into the woods. He was done playing along with whatever this was. He found the old oak easily. The dirt where he buried the doll was disturbed, dug up. The hole was empty. Something fluttered nearby. Dalton turned and saw a piece of paper nailed to a tree trunk, a torn scrap of brown, brittle parchment. On it was a single word, written in neat, childlike handwriting that read, "Play." That evening, Dawson came home from school with a strange look on his face. "Kaley," he said quietly, "did you draw something in my notebook?" She frowned. "No." Inside was a crude drawing, 3 stick figures holding hands beside a small house. Over them, written in red pen, were the words, "The Lees, my new family." Dalton felt the air shift, colder somehow. "This is her," he said. Kaley's voice trembled. "But why us?" Before anyone could answer, the lights flickered once, twice, and went out. That same low, haunting tune filled the house. Kaley whispered, "She's back." A soft knock came at the front door, then another. Finally, 3 slow knocks. Dalton grabbed the flashlight and opened the door. The porch was empty, but lying on the welcome mat was the doll, its wooden smile wider than before. And clutched in its tiny wooden hand was another note that read, "1 down, 2 to go."